with a 700 pounds bag designed specifically for his formidable kicks. This exceptionally heavy bag was tailored to withstand the immense force generated by Li's powerful martial arts techniques, underscoring his relentless pursuit of physical conditioning and mastery in martial arts. All these incredible and strict training routines must have been tested, right? How then did Bruce Lee fare in a real fight? Let's find out. Number 12. Boxing match with Gary Elms. Bruce Lee only competed in one official fight. In spite of his reputation as a highly skilled martial artist, Lee was not known for being a professional fighter. Instead, most of the respect that Lee has earned for his kung fu prowess comes from his fights in movies like Enter the Dragon, Way of the Dragon, and Fist of Fury. That being said, Lee had plenty of experience when it came to real fights. In 1958, Bruce Lee participated in a high school boxing tournament held in Hong Kong at King George versus School. His opponent in the finals was Gary Elms, a British student and three-time champion in his weight class. Despite Bruce Lee winning the match by unanimous decision, he left dissatisfied. The bout was constrained by boxing rules and ADA's gloves, which limited Bruce's ability to showcase his full striking power. That might be the only official one, but there are several other instances where Bruce Lee was able to test his might, and one might even have shaped Bruce Lee as we know him. Want to find out what fight? Don't go anywhere. Number 11. Rooftop fights. In Seattle, shortly after his boxing match with Gary Elms, Bruce Lee engaged in at least 2 rooftop bamboo fights. These fights, known as bamboo or crossing hands challenges, were critical in shaping Bruce Lee's combat skills and testing his martial arts prowess against various opponents. Contrary to myths suggesting numerous such street fights, these encounters were limited, but provided Bruce with practical experience outside of regulated competitions. Number 10. Challenge match with Yoichi Nakachi. It may have been the most savagely elegant exhibition of unarmed combat of the century. Yet, at a time when top fighters tend to display their skills only in huge, closed-circuit arenas, this battle was fought in virtual secrecy behind locked doors, and at a time when millions of dollars can ride on the outcome of a championship fight. These champions of another sort competed not for money, but for more personal and passionate reasons. During a martial arts demonstration in Seattle, Bruce Lee encountered Yoichi Nakachi, a skilled martial artist holding black belts in both karate and judo. A dispute over the effectiveness of different martial arts styles escalated into a challenge match held at a local YMCA. Bruce Lee swiftly demonstrated his adaptive ability and mastery by decisively defeating Nakachi within seconds of the fight's commencement. Bruce Lee tends to fend off most of the challenges he faced, but one particular fight changed him. A fight so intense that Bruce Lee decided to abandon what he knew. Number 9. Legendary duel with Wong Jack-man. An old debate exists over what really happened when Bruce Lee fought Wong Jack-man, a highly skilled Chinese martial artist who lived in California in the 1960s. While Lee was living in the same area in 1964, the two were engaged in a fight that only had a few spectators. That fight, and the events surrounding it, became the stuff of legend. Long before becoming a kung fu TV and movie star, Bruce Lee developed a reputation in California for his skills in martial arts. Lee was known for sharing his knowledge and experience with anyone willing to learn, regardless of race. He helped accomplish his goal of spreading and popularizing kung fu by opening up martial arts schools in the area. These activities in California eventually led to what is, without a doubt, Lee's most talked about real-life fight. Arguably, Bruce Lee's most famous fight, the legendary bout with Wong Jack-man, took place in Oakland, California. Wong Jack-man, a traditional Chinese martial artist, challenged Bruce Lee due to philosophical disagreements over martial arts effectiveness. Contrary to popular myths, the fight did not unfold as a prolonged and dramatic battle. Instead, Bruce Lee struggled to close the distance due to Wong's defensive footwork and evasive tactics. Despite these challenges, Bruce eventually emerged victorious. However, he was left dissatisfied with his performance, prompting him to reevaluate his training methods and philosophical approach to martial arts. Number 8. Secret Fight with Lao Wei. One of Bruce Lee's lesser-known fights occurred in Hong Kong against Lao Wei, an actor who publicly challenged him. Despite Bruce Lee's initial reluctance to engage the challenge, the situation escalated, leading to a private match arranged at a police detective's estate. Bruce decisively defeated Lao Wei, demonstrating his superior skills and physical prowess. Interestingly, Bruce chose to keep the fight secret to protect Lao Wei's reputation and career within the film industry. This gesture showed Bruce Lee's respect for his opponents and his belief in maintaining integrity within martial arts circles. Each of these real-life fights played a main role in Bruce Lee's evolution as a martial artist and philosopher. They not only showcased his physical abilities, but also influenced the development of his revolutionary martial arts philosophy. Number 7. Realism in fight scenes. Bruce Lee was a trailblazer in martial arts cinema, known for his insistence on realism in fight scenes. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Lee sought authentic contact to make his on-screen battles appear genuine and impactful. His approach was revolutionary for its time, emphasizing not just choreography, but the raw intensity of martial arts combat. So, by striving for realism, Lee elevated the quality and authenticity of fight scenes in his films, setting a new standard that continues to influence action cinema today. Number 6. Sweat gland removal. Bruce Lee was so committed to looking perfect on camera that he actually had his armpit sweat glands removed. Can you believe it? He thought sweat stains would mess up his movie appearances, so he took this extreme step to stay flawless. But here's the twist. Some say this procedure might have played a part in his early passing. It just goes to show how far he'd go for his craft and how sometimes perfectionism can have unexpected consequences. Despite all that, he made sure he always looked sharp in his films, showing off his meticulous attention to detail both on and off the screen. Number 5. Training philosophy. Bruce Lee had a philosophy that went beyond just techniques. He believed in continuous practice. Instead of knowing many moves, he focused on mastering the ones he knew through relentless daily practice. This dedication and discipline set him apart in the martial arts world, emphasizing quality over quantity in training. Number 4. Teaching. Bruce Lee wasn't just about his own achievements. He was passionate about sharing his knowledge. He actively taught Jeet Kune Do techniques, a martial arts style he developed, to others. His influence extended to his family as well. He trained his son, Brandon Lee, instilling in him the same martial arts principles. Number 3. Hollywood and media presence. Bruce Lee had a huge impact on Hollywood and global media because of his awesome presence and groundbreaking work. He started out as a kid actor in Hong Kong movies when he was just 6. Then, in his early 20s, he moved to Hollywood and became famous for his role in the TV show The Green Hornet. Bruce Lee was all over TV, showing off his martial arts skills and sharing his cool thoughts about life. He made Jeet Kune Do famous and changed how people thought about martial arts around the world. Number 2. A family man. With his rapid career success and dedication to mastering his craft and art, it's very easy to ignore what Bruce Lee's personal life was like. Bruce Lee's life showed how he balanced a thriving career with a loving family, which took dedication and care. Even as his fame soared and he worked hard in Hollywood, Bruce stayed deeply connected to his family. He shared his love for martial arts with his wife Linda and their kids, Brandon and Shannon. Bruce was especially proud to teach Brandon martial arts from a young age. Juggling a global career with family wasn't easy for Bruce Lee, but he managed it with discipline, focus, and total dedication to his loved ones. His family brought him happiness and kept him grounded, even during his busiest times in the spotlight. Bruce Lee's death at just 32 was a sad end to a remarkable life, both in his career and personal life. Yet, his legacy lives on as a devoted family man and a trailblazer in martial arts, inspiring people everywhere. His ability to succeed in his career while cherishing his family shows just how amazing he was and why he still influences us today. Number 1. Child actor. Bruce Lee started young. Not only did he begin martial arts at age 13, but he was also a child actor. Before Bruce Lee became an international sensation, he started his acting journey as a child in Hong Kong. He appeared in more than 20 films, kicking off with his earliest credited role as an infant in Golden Gate Girl. This early start set the stage for his remarkable career in Hong Kong cinema, where he honed his skills and showcased his natural talent from a young age. His early years in front of the camera provided invaluable experience and exposure to the entertainment world, laying a strong foundation for his future as a martial arts legend and movie star. Demonstrating his early promise, he paved the way for his iconic status in global cinema. Bruce Lee wasn't just a martial artist. He was a magician with his moves and a master of pushing himself beyond what anyone thought possible. His legacy lives on in the hearts of fans worldwide, inspiring us all to strive for greatness in whatever we do. So if you're ever feeling stuck, just remember Bruce Lee, because some moments, science just can't explain them. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.